Hey, it's Ariel with EnterTalk Radio here for yet another Pitbull Audio Gear Preview. I am here at NAMM 2018, day one, nearing the end of day one, and I'm already spent. But luckily, I get to close off the day here at the fantastic Korg booth, and I get to take a look at their brand new analog synthesizer, the Prologue. Nick here is going to tell me a little bit more about the Prologue. Hi, Nick.
Hi. So Prologue is basically a performance analog synth, combines a lot of technology of our previous analog synths, but really bumps it up to another level with features that have never really been on a synth before, like open source oscillators, open source effects that you can actually go in and make your own effects.
Is it sort of, because it sort of has the Korg heritage, is there anything reminiscent about like the original Korg analog synthesizers?
So I actually designed one of the presets in here to sound just like my old Poly 800. We also have the ensemble effect from the Poly 6, classic 80s synth.
You have a Poly 800?
I do.
I have a Poly 800.
It's my first analog synth.
It's my favorite. Like, the digital controls are a little wonky, but it's the best sound. If you layer like 5 different layers, you get a really good sound. I love that thing. One thing I noticed about the Prologue here that you don't see with a lot of sort of retro style analog synths is that you can switch back and forth from poly to mono to unison and to chord, but just the poly to mono for me is like, to have 2 in 1 is such a treat instead of having to buy 2 different keyboards, one for leads and one for pads. You can do both in here.
Oh, for sure. You can switch from poly to mono, but you can also have a layer sound or a split where you have a mono sound, for example, for a bass, and then a poly sound for a chord in your right hand. It makes it even more useful.
That's cool. And obviously, since it's 2018 and it's the future, any analog sound, any analog patch that you create by manipulating the knobs, you can store, correct?
Absolutely, and you can connect via USB and drag those to back them up to your computer.
That's awesome. Well, listen, Nick, I'd love to keep asking you about the Prologue, but I would rather just play it. Can I play it?
Please do.
Nick, thank you so much for talking to me and introducing me to the Korg Prologue analog synthesizer. This has been a Pitbull Audio Gear Preview here at NAMM 2018. Thanks for watching.